Hi everyone and welcome back to our Crybaby Whims challenge. We're in school with Rosalie trying to have as normal day as possible, but it probably is going to be difficult because she is obviously still grieving. Flora has only just died yesterday. It's going to be very difficult. Flora is going to be very missed, but life goes on. Rosalie can't really stop everything and be stuck in this grief. She has to study for her final exams tomorrow. She has to enroll into university, so we will try to kind of move on and live a normal life, but hopefully with some extra support from friends. But Flora will be very missed. Despite them having a bit of a difficult family dynamic near the end, things were really good for them. At least they were quite close. And we will miss Flora. She had a beautifully long life, but it has ended and we do have to accept it. But we do also have to go to class, so let's tear you away from studying. I don't think that she's going to be in a very social mood today, but let's send you to class so you don't get into any trouble and she can't really just leave all of her studying. So let's see who she's going to be sitting next to. She decided to sit next to Layla and Lindsay. Oh, that's sweet. But I see that Chasity is like all the way on the other side. I don't quite know what's happening with them. She does still want to break up with Chasity. I don't know if she's feeling like she's in a mood to deal with all of those things. Maybe we should look into it today. And now that we are in here, we can actually go and talk to Chasity. They are starting things off with a little kiss, so I don't think that things are too awkward, but she is telling her what happened with Flora and that she's just not really feeling well, that she needs a bit of extra support. Chasity doesn't seem that surprised. She's actually saying that she did hear from Elliot, because remember, Elliot was there, and it is a bit odd then that she didn't really reach out to Rosalie or anything. Maybe she's just feeling like she wasn't sure if it was appropriate, but of course it was. So Rosalie's feeling like a little bit disappointed in Chasity. Like, why would she not offer her support? She's her girlfriend and her grandmother died, who was like Rosalie's everything. So she is kind of telling her off, telling her that maybe she should have, like, at the very least checked on her girlfriend if she was doing okay. This was not really nice of her, and she's like acting like nothing really happened. So it is kind of weird, and Chasity is saying that it isn't her fault. She just didn't really know how to react, which I guess is kind of fair. Some people just don't really know, but I think kind of that Rosalie has a point here, that her girlfriend should have at least checked on her, and Rosalie doesn't really want to listen to Chastity's excuses that she didn't really know how to react, because I mean, Rosalie doesn't know how to react either. She just lost her only caretaker ever. She does want to talk over her relationship fears, but she doesn't really seem to be in the mood to talk about that right now, because she is having a mood swing and she also is in this like no-win scenario. Oh my gosh, and you just came over to like yell at Melanie. That's really odd. Well, you do have like a crush on Melanie and everything. If anything, you would probably try to be friends with her. Maybe just try to like have a little conversation with other people. Move away from Chasity, because you obviously need a break. You would even be willing to talk to Kirsten. At this point, honestly, why not? Just talk to Kirsten, talk to Kai, actually ask him how he's doing. But we do actually have to go to class, so never mind. But she did try to just kind of like have a little break from Chasity, which definitely is needed after they had this really kind of crazy arguments, which shouldn't have happened anyway. If anything, when Rosalie was telling Chasity about Flora dying, she was probably expecting some support, and she actually just got an argument instead. Oh, but you know what? She actually went to sit next to Chasity, but she's crying. Oh no. She's crying and Chasity doesn't seem to care that much. Well, the class has just ended and she's feeling still enraged, embarrassed, sad. She doesn't even really want to talk to Chasity that much. She at least did good at school today, but I think I just want to send her home. But coming to an empty house just feels so weird. So Rosalie had a bit of an idea and she decided to try to invite maybe Harmony over for a bit of a stay over for a couple of days, and Harmony absolutely agreed. She wants to be there for Rosalie. She knows that she needs some company and support right now. I think that Harmony staying over would make a lot of sense, and I will have her stay 3 nights. That seems kind of reasonable. So Harmony came over immediately. They haven't even finished talking on the phone, but she's already here. She was like, yeah, I'm dropping everything, I want to be here for you. And one thing I want to do for Harmony is finally unlock Aspen's bedroom, which has been locked for so long, and maybe assign this bed to Harmony. So she's gonna be staying in Aspen's bedroom, which I think she would really appreciate. So she's gonna be sleeping in here. It might actually bring up a lot of like painful memories, but I think that Harmony would appreciate it still. So let's at least try to say hi to her. Rosalie's definitely not in the mood, but let's welcome her in, thank her for coming over and wanting to be here for Rosalie. Oh, and I actually did hire Rosalie a ranch hand, so she has some help taking care of the farm, because I don't want to put that responsibility on Harmony either. So we have a ranch hand coming in every day, which is hopefully going to be quite helpful. But these two are chatting a little bit, and maybe we could actually ask some advice about what's happening with her girlfriend, because she's obviously just not feeling well and she needs someone to talk to. Do we have to have this conversation on the pile of trash? Okay, fine, whatever. So Harmony's comforting Rosalie a little bit, not just about Flora, but also about what's happening with Chasity. And she's saying, look, if you don't think it's worth it, then it's just not worth it. If she's not offering support for whatever reason, she's not like doing something that you expect your partner to do, I don't really see if there's any point. So like, why bother? I was trapped in this awful marriage for, you know, different reasons, but still, being trapped in a relationship obviously doesn't feel good. Oh, and she just reached parenting level 1. I think that I also, while I'm controlling Harmony, I want to adopt Rosalie as a care dependent. I think that Harmony would be really willing to do that, because she does want to be here for Rosalie in like as much of a parent role possible, as much as Rosalie needs that. Look, she's even offering to help Rosalie with her homework. I mean, let's be real, Rosalie doesn't really need that much help. I think that she kind of knows a bit more than Harmony, but still, she's taking that help because she just really appreciates what Harmony's doing for her. They were never really that close, but Harmony was always there, and she's continuing to prove that she really does want to be there and that she does care. I'm also gonna have her do extra credit. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because she got into university anyway, but I think I'll just have her do that. And then also maybe text Elliot, just let him know that things with Chasity were a little bit odd today and that you didn't really like it, just to see what Elliot has to say. But I don't really want to blame everything on Chasity. Some people just don't really know how to deal with those things, and that's, you know, valid, but it's just not really what Rosalie wanted to deal with today, and that's fair as well. And their relationship is rocky as it is. Well, she did just complete her final ever piece of homework, because tomorrow is her final day of school, so I'm gonna let her take care of herself, do whatever she needs. But I see that Harmony is here mourning the graves, but I do have a feeling that she's not mourning Flora and that she's mourning Aspen instead, because Aspen did die a while ago, but you can still mourn, and whenever Harmony comes over, she actually goes to like mourn at the graves. That was before Flora died, so I think that she's definitely still not over Aspen. Look at her actually sleeping in Aspen's bed. Oh my gosh, that must be like feeling so weird but kind of nice at the same time. It feels right, but it feels just so sad. But it is the next day, and it is her final day of school and her birthday. Oh my god, I let her sleep in for a little bit. Please get up, I need to get ready for like everything so quickly. I accidentally let her sleep in. Oh no, I don't think that she'll have time to finish her shower. Oh no, I kind of messed up there, but maybe she needed that. Maybe she needed a bit of extra rest. But let's join her for her final ever day of high school. So she's in school studying for the exams in the cafeteria, sitting all by herself, which is honestly a little bit sad. Like, where is Chasity? Where is everyone else? It's a bit of an empty day at school. Are people avoiding the exams? Well, either way, it's about to be time to get ready to go to the exam, and I think that she's gonna be doing really well. She is on like top of her class and everything. She keeps getting those calls about graduating early, but I just don't really like it, so I'm not doing it. But I think that she's gonna do well despite feeling pretty bad. Oh no, I'm following her to the bathroom somewhere, and she actually went to cry in the stall. Look at that, she's crying in there. That's honestly so sad, but she does have to go take that exam, so that has to stop. But oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I mean, no wonder that she's devastated. It's just, it kind of hurts to see. And Chastity's just right there. They're kind of like close, but they're not interacting or anything. You know what? I'm kind of observing, and I see that Chastity's also feeling quite sad. Maybe she's feeling guilty about the way she behaved with Rosalie yesterday. Well, her first exam of the day has ended. Right now, it looks like she just wants to have a bit of a lonely lunch, which is, I guess, fair enough. I'll just let her do that. Oh, you're sitting next to the principal for lunch. Oh, Kai's coming over as well. Hi, Kai. But do you want to like talk about maybe some things about uni if you can? Maybe just like ask her about things. Would that be kind of helpful to some extent? Rosalie did get in already. Maybe we can just be asking about some like process of applying or whatever, but it doesn't seem that complicated. So I think that Rosalie is gonna be okay. But why are you feeling so angry? Do you not want to come talk to Rosalie? Look at her feeling so mad. Well, the principal's being quite helpful about uni applications. That's kind of nice. We can ask Elliot about what he's planning to do since it is his final day as well. I think that most people here will be graduating. Everyone is kind of similar age. So we can also ask him how he did on the exams and everything. Oh my god, everyone just reset. Okay, I think that the exams are kind of stressful to talk about. Oh, you know what? We could actually ask how things are going with Colton and you, because we did actually set them up and things did actually work, but oh my god, look at Lola. Look at her. She's having the pregnant walk. No, you're not. And you're talking to the principal. Do you need like another like support thing from principal because of teen pregnancy? Wait a minute, I do have to check because she's obviously pregnant. She does live with Kai now because I moved him in so he can help with the baby. But I'm getting worried. It is another baby girl with Kai. I mean, I love that they're like starting like a serious life together, but did they have to do that so young? But we do have to go to our final exam. This is the final time that she's walking through this hallway to get to her class. That just happened so quickly. And where is she gonna sit? In her usual spot for her final class ever. Oh my god, now I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know, overwhelmed, a bit emotional because I'm just realizing that this is her final time ever here in this classroom. What's happening? Why is everyone getting up? Okay, I think that someone tried to cheat on the exam. Interesting. So maybe she's making people reshuffle their seats. Lindsay seems to be in a lot of trouble. I think that she maybe tried to cheat, but it looks like the principal did forgive her, potentially. And Rosalie got moved to the last row next to Chasity, but I don't think that she really likes it because she just got up. Oh my god, this exam is just so chaotic. And how did we do? She aced her exams. Great job. And she is getting this like thing that she's eligible for early graduation. But I mean, it's not even early because we are just graduating now. The school has ended, and I think that a lot of people will go celebrate, but we do kind of want to go home, maybe have like a bit of peace and think about things. And it is Rosalie's birthday today, so maybe she would want to celebrate it at home with Harmony. But I do want to maybe bring Chasity along so they can have a long talk in peace, so they can actually see what's happening between the two of them, because it's just getting kind of ridiculous at this point. We just went to sit here in this nice peaceful part of the property so no one can be bothering them. So they're kind of talking about things, and Chasity is explaining that she just doesn't know what to do and she doesn't really know what to do to please Rosalie, so she's just feeling a little bit lost. And it's a bit unfair that Rosalie's mad at her, but you know my opinion, you know Rosalie's opinion. It is kind of unfair of her to not even try to offer support. And Rosalie's also just talking about her like general worries about the relationship, that they're just maybe not that compatible. It's just she's not really enjoying her time with Chasity as much as she thought she would. Chasity doesn't really want to do things that Rosalie's interested in, and she's only doing things that she thinks Chasity would like, which isn't really the nicest way to spend your, you know, entire teen years basically trying to please someone else. And it does seem to be getting a little bit tense. And Rosalie's even bringing up, well, we are having our final day of school now, and what are your thoughts for the future? I know I want to go to university, so do you want us to like go together? What are you thinking? And Chastity's like, you're so boring with this. You're always talking about school. What are we going to be doing for school? What are we going to be doing for uni? That's just boring. That's not what fun is all about. School and everything. You're just boring with that. Your books and school. Because Chasity just doesn't really seem to care about that much. But to be fair, her traits do say otherwise. She's a genius and she's neat, and she does have the Renaissance sim aspiration. So she does like books. She does like literature. She does like studying. She enjoys school and she does find it important, but not as much as Rosalie does. And it's not her primary focus right now. She's thinking more like, well, we're young, we're teenagers. Of course that we want to be having fun now, and I'm not going to be dedicating my entire life to going to university and whatnot. So it's just not really what I want right now. She does care about it, but not as much right now. So that's kind of the main problem here, which is something Rosalie really doesn't like. She, in her mind, that just kind of looks like Chasity has no ambitions whatsoever, which is kind of a rude thing to say, to call someone ambitionless just because you're in a bit of a different like path. But it is what it is, and Rosalie doesn't really want to deal with it, and she's just so angry. And she's just like, look, I don't think that we should be doing this. If you don't really have these like same ambitions as me, me. Maybe we're just not in the right place to be dating, because I want to go to university and I want to be going there with my partner and have our little study dates and hopes for the future and do great things, achieve great things with my partner. And for Chastity, that doesn't seem to be kind of the thing right now. She does want to go to parties. Maybe she doesn't even want to go to university right now. Maybe she just wants to take some time off. And Rosalie just can't really accept the idea that someone would even want to do that, let alone her partner. She's having a bit of a life crisis. She really is. She just wants some change, and this isn't working for her. Maybe she also wants a change of partner. So she's going to be saying to Chastity, look, I don't think I really want to be doing this anymore. It's just making less and less sense every time we talk. So we're just going to be stopping. So Rosalie is officially breaking up with Chastity, and I hope that Chastity will take it well, but it is a bit of a mean thing from Rosalie's point of view to do, not gonna lie, because she did kind of dump her because she just kind of sees her as like not smart and ambitious enough when you just kind of look at it from like the most basic point of view, which is kind of messed up from Rosalie, isn't it? So yeah, Chastity is really enraged and really offended by this, but let's maybe just send you away then. I don't think that we really need you around here, so maybe you should just go. Oh, and Layla's just somewhere around the corner wanting to go to prom with Rosalie as friends. Well, Rosalie's aging up today, so we're not going to prom, so sorry about that, but no. And while she was getting ready to break up with Chastity, I did see a little pop-up that Elliot came over with a gift. I think that he brought her birthday gift, which is just so sweet of him, and maybe she would really want to be spending some time with Elliot, especially after this very big breakup and everything. So maybe this is exactly what she needs. So let's take Elliot in, maybe see what did he bring her for her birthday. Oh no, she's starting to sink. That's a little awkward. You can express regrets over the separation. Well, maybe not regrets that much, but maybe just regrets about how she went about it, because she's realizing really quickly that maybe she was a little bit too harsh. Everything just kind of piled up and now she just kind of blew up and made Chastity just so uncomfortable and sad. But okay, maybe Elliot's gift is gonna cheer you up. So let's see, what did he give you for your birthday? Oh, he got a teapot. That's cute. Maybe that would relax her. And now that she is feeling a little bit better, she can talk to both Elliot and Harmony, and they're both absolutely saying, well, I mean, yeah, you're having a bit of a difficult day, but it is your birthday after all, so you should definitely throw yourself a little party. You do have a friend over here already anyway, so he can help you throw together a little party. She's already feeling a little bit less sad, so even the idea of it is kind of making her feel better. So of course, she's gonna be the birthday sim, but actually, to be fair, we do have quite a few sims aging up today, potentially. I think Elliot, awkwardly enough, Chastity, it's probably her birthday today as well. And maybe like Kai, Lola, all of those people, like from the start when she started going to school, I think that most of them are about to be ready to age up, maybe even today. But we'll just be focusing on Rosalie. They can just like age up on their own. Maybe they like age up during the birthday. That'll be kind of sweet, but I'm not gonna bother with it. And let's see who is invited. We actually have a lot of people to invite potentially. So we have Angelique, Elliot, who's here already, of course Lola, Victor, Kai, Colton, Melanie, Annie. I'm not gonna invite Harmony technically just because she's on the lot already, so I don't want to like lose a slot. So she's gonna be there regardless. We'll invite Lindsay, Layla, who's I think somewhere around here still, Angelica, Zeke. Kind of want to invite Kirsten because they're like not on bad terms. It's just a little awkward. You know what? Might as well. Alexandra, Christina. Oh, that's Lola and Kai's baby. She's a toddler now, so I really want her to be like roaming around the cottage. I think that she would really enjoy her time here with the animals and everything. Oh, the only person I can't invite is Hayami because I ran out of slots, but they also have a bit of a bad relationship. That's actually because Hayami came over right after Flora's funeral in the last episode and just like not reading the room at all, asked Rosalie to go to prom together as friends, and of course she said no, so now she's like a little bit mad at Rosalie. So okay, I guess that we're not gonna invite Hayami then. The guests are coming over and look at this, Harmony's actually making a cake for Rosalie. How sweet is that? While everyone here is dancing in the garden with the chickens. That is just so funny. I love that everyone is still in the school uniforms. They came over here immediately after school. Everyone was just so excited for Rosalie's birthday, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna put some candles on the cake and also maybe just order pizza for everyone. Oh my gosh, Rosalie, what are you doing freaking out in the water in your beautiful party wear? I think that she's just having a bit of a confusing time today. Well, everyone can have a bit of food together, and then after that I think that we can actually blow out the candles. Oh my gosh, she went into her mom's room out of all places to chat with her like first bestie Angelique. We can actually go talk talk to her, sure. Maybe do like a little deep conversation. You haven't really had a proper conversation with her in a while. I think that she would really appreciate you two catching up. It's been like so long at this point. But we are back outside. Pretty much everyone's here, so I think that it's time for Rosalie to actually go and blow out her candles and officially age up into a young adult. It's happening. She's gonna blow out her candles, and look at this, Flora and Aspen in the background. They're actually here for her birthday as well. So she's blowing out her candles. Everyone's here. Everyone's celebrating. Look at that. It's such a big, beautiful party. Flora's celebrating there, and she's aging up. So for her final trait, I do have to check because I'm not actually sure. Okay, I did think so, but I wanted to check. So her final trait is genius, which makes sense. She is so focused on her education and trying to be better and smarter every single day that it's even causing issues and it kind of ruined her relationship. But it is what it is. That's her final trait. So hopefully she's gonna be quite happy with that when she goes to uni. And she's a valedictorian. She will do like a speech at her graduation and everything. Oh my gosh, last time we had someone in the family do that was Ezra, and he died immediately. So I do have to be careful. She's feeling kind of exhausted, and it is a bit of a long birthday party. We have a toddler here and we have a pregnant mum to be again. But let's call everyone to the cake. Oh my gosh, Flora's even coming over to get the cake. I'm gonna pretend like I don't see her because I don't really like include ghosts, but it's just kind of nice to have her there. But everyone's having some cake, everyone's celebrating. Things are so lovely. But the party has ended. Most people will be starting to go now, but it was a great party despite all of the other sad things happening. But I will be stopping it here for now, and we'll be following Rosalie to uni in the next episode. So click right here if you want to see that, and if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while we wait. See you there.